Hello and welcome back to Infinity Zen Gaming, the last episode. Yay!
Because we're all gonna die.
Yep, you're all out. I am your DM tonight. I'm Sarah. I play Kizaflexel. And let's do a roll call.
My name is Charlie, and I play Bardus, the Goliath Barbarian, who wants to get one more cuddle in.
What?
I think that was it. Did I miss anything? No, we're good.
Eric, I play Greg, the time-shifty wizard, who's just happy that his mentor is back to life. So, there's that.
I'm Jackie, I play Silva, a gnome ranger, with her beast companion, White Tiger Snowflake.
I'm Steve, and I play Theus, the inquisitive half-elf rogue who likes to stick things in his pants.
I'm Tony, I play Puck, and I want that scroll back.
I'm Dom,
Actually, I just want to get the autograph.
I'm Dom, I play Anoran, the elf cleric, and something witty to say.
Witty.
Witty.
Got it. Alright, as on last time, Flux is now back in where it's supposed to be. It's up, it's fluxing?
It was fluxing before, wouldn't it be not fluxing?
It was in a state of flux before, so right now it should be in a non-state of flux, so it's fluxed.
Fluxed.
So it's
10.
Excella.
It has
Whatever flux
fluxed.
that word.
It has fluxed into being.
Flexing? Flaxing?
It's
It's
flexing.
flourishing. It's flexing. Yeah. It's flourishing. It has gone back to where it needs to be. There's people. There's hustle, bustle. We had Lee come back from the dead. Wow.
Look, we're like level 17, so that shouldn't be any surprise.
Even if it was a McDonald's Happy Meal resurrection.
Yeah.
We have
Your free toy?
we have all of the insane ritual stuff. We have the adventurers figuring out what's next after Lee has come back. And we seen at Greg over Lee.
And Greg is going to take the wish scroll that he's been clutching in his dirty little fingers and bury it in his spell book and tuck it back into his secret spot. And,
I would think you'd be more worried about Lee right now.
well, but he's emptying his hand so he can help her get up.
Oh.
Sure.
He is.
No metagaming.
No,
Somebody calls it grubby hands.
No, but seriously, like, I mean, he's been running around like crazy. Now that she's back, he can be like, okay, I need to manage help. So, like, he's putting things away so that he has his hands to actually, like, get things taken care of and help Lee up. And he's probably afraid that she's, like, frail now.
Anoran raises his hand as if to ask a question.
Anoran.
I don't know.
I don't know who you want to, acknowledge you.
Whoever, because he's like, Flux is saved, can I go home?
Oh.
That was,
Aww.
I have an orc to bone.
I have
Take back the
I have an orc sea captain lady to bone and marry.
Get it right. He has a
So-
title.
Oh, man.
So as Greg helps Lee up, Nirak, Kizaflix will come over by her. So does
Over here.
Graffion.
Is this? Did he pull his pants up yet?
God, no. What kind of wizard do you think Graffion is?
A professional, so he keeps his pants down at all times.
He belongs to Charlie.
Do wizards really wear pants? I mean, if they have robes, do they need the pants?
Well, I mean, some started out wearing 3-piece suits and, along the line found robes.
Some people wear magical items to get freedom of movement. He wears less items to get freedom of movement.
I guess that's one way. Can't keep metal on a cloth.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of We bears. I hate you, honey.
You're welcome.
I love you.
As you all gather around a now standing up Lee, she's weak. She kind of used Greg as support.
Oh, he'll be her crutch.
Ew.
No, like to hold
that's
her up.
Deus's
she
job.
can-
Ew.
Okay.
She looks to Nirak and sorry, I burped.
Lee, are you
I'm a
okay?
little verklempt and I burp.
I'm back.
Pardon me, I just tooted. And furthermore,
You have not seen the Addams
You know
Family.
what? Greg just raises his hand and says, "Can I go home?"
Getting there. He looks
Just
to
in
Nirak.
response to all the gas.
He looks to Nirak and asks her, "Do you have the crystals?" Nirak, now in human form, holds out crystals for each one of you, except Kiz, and hands them all to you and says, "These are your last crystals to jump. If you want to go home, you can go home. If you want to stay here with us on Flux, you can stay. Or you can go to New Hope with Lee. The choice is yours, but you get one shot."
Can I make a stop at the castle first?
Yeah, you don't have to leave right away.
Great.
Got your stuff.
Oh, that was creepy. All right.
I want to see if there's new stuff.
But you have till 6 p.m. tonight before some of the crystal's magic wears off.
Crystals of fire?
What time is it now?
So you've got like a couple hours.
It's 6 o'clock tonight. You have 1 minute. Go.
hey,
You got a couple hours to figure it out.
Bardus raises his hand. What does 6 p.m. mean?
You have time to go to the bar and get 5 drinks, but not get sloppy drunk.
I don't know. Let him get sloppy drunk, then he stays on Flux.
Because this is a big decision. That magic in those, it's kind of hit or miss right now. So they only work once.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 5
Lee and
drinks.
Greg look at each other and they kind of just, well, we better get our affairs in order. Well, I guess Lee doesn't need to, but Greg's like, let me get a couple things in order, and then I'm willing to let's get back to New Hope. And yes, anybody that wants to join, obviously the city is lush and prosperous. It was, hopefully it still is, and
Your dad's still an ass there, though?
probably, but I think I'm gonna walk away from that. I'm gonna be my own man, and I think I'm gonna spend more time at the wizard school. And I don't care what he says. He doesn't really have power there anyhow, so I don't mind just kind of being away from the family for a while. And yeah, it's just on the other side of town.
Isn't he a king?
My dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
He has a title, but he doesn't actually do anything. He just stays in the castle the whole time. Lee just kind of nods, I assume. It's just like yeah.
Kid, back to the school, and you feel like you've learned everything you'll need to learn here. Come, let's have a drink.
Yes, that does sound lovely. But let me help get Lee situated.
Oh, I'll get her. Walks up to try to grab her. Support to carry her.
You trying to get his cuddle in?
He's getting his one last cuddle in on Lee.
Don't spoil those.
I knock her prone.
Can I like jealous glare or glare at Theus the whole time too?
I mean, at this point, Theus is over.
The hot wizard.
Just kidding. I mean, I will move to carry her though, and bring her to the bar.
And I assume Lee kind of looks at Greg, kind of like and then it's like, don't worry, he's fine. He's harmless.
As harmless as a bag of kittens.
That cuddles.
Well, I mean, there's gotta be one in the bunch that cuddles.
In the bunch.
I have clouds. I grab Lee.
Okay.
I go for one last drink with my strange compatriots that I've had over this length of time. How long have I been here?
Like 48 hours.
Too long.
It feels like a lifetime.
Like how many,
Have we ever
how many
figured out?
days we've actually been in Flux?
Yeah. Should have figured that out before.
Yeah, we need to do the math on that. I only know the math for New Hope, so.
To the pub.
To the next pub. Well, to the only pub.
Well, hopefully it's still there.
To the library tavern.
Oh, yeah, is it still there?
Oh, that's true. Would the things have reverted?
You know what? We'll keep the library pub because we put a lot of work into it.
Yay.
Flux better thank us for that.
There's a plaque with our faces and names on it.
Jesus.
Faces.
Faces.
As you walk in, the adventurers.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what task are we taking on now?
No, it's a memoriam plaque in the tavern library place.
Is there like a plaque on Bardis's favorite seat, and it just says Bardis?
His chair has like one of those, those little plaques on like a bench that you could sit on that says Bardis.
And it's got his ass impression in there.
Should Bardis be spelled wrong though?
I wouldn't be able to tell. I
Yes,
wouldn't know.
You don't know how to read or write. So.
If somebody asked me how
In
to...
runes?
So instead of a plaque, it is a golden or like a bronzed button print on the chair because Bardis didn't know how to write.
When people sit in the future, they'll go, "Whose big ass used to sit in this seat?"
So like Lincoln's nose, how people would rub his nose on those statues.
It's
Good luck to sit in Bardis's stool.
you look at the stool and you're like, man, that's a huge ass, but it seems so well defined and toned.
I just want to cuddle it.
It's an input, right?
I could just picture like
No, an
Puck
input
and
would be
Faye
good.
just looking at the giant golden butt, and we're like, I don't know. Should we? No.
No.
Yes.
We should leave it alone.
It's like the Ronald McDonald bench or something. Where it's so inviting, you just have to sit with it.
You don't mess with this. We don't mess with this. And honestly, who are we gonna pawn this off to?
I mean, if somebody walked up to him and said, "Well, how do you spell your name for a plaque?" he would not have any idea what to say because he doesn't know how to spell his name or what a plaque is.
Pretty much.
Fair enough.
So I am laughing so hard I'm crying. Because all I'm picturing is Charlie's old chair, because he used to have a button print on it.
Too real for her.
Yeah,
When you don't wear pants, it really defines the butt in the seat.
it does, because when you used to sit in his old computer chair, you just fell into the cheeks, and you're just kind of like, this is really uncomfortable.
Dummy thick.
Oh,
Dummy.
Playing D&D tonight, right?
I don't know.
I feel like we.
It's on Charlie nice.
Oh man!
So I guess Bardis, Lee, and Greg are going to at least walk into the tavern to have a drink.
Okay, I think we got into the book of erotic fantasy, and the opening is like the butt cheeks.
Which is great because Puck has that book.
It's true. I was going to say, Kiz and Nirac walked to the bar with everybody.
And Snowflake.
And
Aw,
Snowflake.
Yeah,
Snowflake.
Things seem good, so Snowflake can come out.
Okay, so I guess, so everybody's kind of sitting down.
Snowflake commemorated too?
In a chair? No.
No. A sleeping spot.
A little bed in the corner.
Yeah.
It has an entire like bush of good berries growing in the corner.
Oh. Yeah, I probably should plant some before I go.
I don't know if they grow.
They do
Plant
for
some
her.
anyway. She's not a gardener. She doesn't know.
That's fair. I'm just gonna plant these good berries. Like
Take them.
3,000 years when they excavate that spot and they find like little stones, and they're just like, "What are these?" I don't know, but if I eat one, I gain a health back.
So as everyone bellies up to the bar to get one last round.
Yeah.
Everybody cheers.
Clink.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Presidential wave. Thank you, thank you.
What a hell of a journey.
Yeah, is the bar like packed now? Or is it just us?
It's busy.
Whoa.
It's busy. It's
We're
midday.
not used to that.
You know.
We're not used to sharing.
Oh yeah, I guess there's people here and
Whoa.
everything. Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah.
Craig was like paranoid.
People.
I imagine Lokar eventually walks over and just kind of like comes in and just, I guess everything's back to normal now, huh?
What about
We
you?
don't- We don't
What are you
actually
doing?
know what normal is for Flux, so
Wait, if this place was busy, was someone sitting in my spot? Because like I will walk up and you're in my spot.
there's going to be an ass groove.
There's already like a bronzed ass on a bar stool. Just go sit in it.
Just want to make sure because I'll kick someone out.
It's your derriere in your special spot because your derriere made an imprint.
No,
I went into this night not expecting to be Charlie's ass to be so much of a. I'm fine with it, but
Me neither.
I'm fine with it, which is
Hey.
Yeah, I think Lokar would at least come sit next to Bardis and have a drink.
Yeah, hey, stand up. Lokar, hey, yeah, we need more right here. And Warrior shakes Lokar's hand.
Yeah, he returns it. And so, what have you decided to go back to?
I'm going home. I don't belong here. None of this is me. I miss the mountains. I have not seen them in so long. I miss the cold air. I miss nature. None of this has seemed natural for however long we've been here. So, I look forward to going back to what I know.
And your home has a lot of nature, huh?
Well, it's mountainous, treacherous, dangerous terrain. It's home. Perfect.
Yeah. Need to find where my new home's going to be. Can't really go back to my home. But I spent already more lifetimes there than most people got to spend.
Why can't you go back?
So why can't you go back?
I think my time has passed in that world. I feel like if I just go back, it's just reliving. And I did a lot of good for that place. I got
So
to
it's just
see
boring.
it through. It's kind of boring. Maybe I'm on for a new adventure, and now that this planet is kind of reborn, maybe I'll just explore it.
Yeah, come join me in the mountainous ranges. The mountain ranges. We got water. We can make some boats.
And he kind of looks at his hands and goes, "These weren't really meant for mountains."
I understand. I've pretty much never seen anyone quite like this quite in this area in my world before, but I feel like I'll miss them.
Fair. I mean, I definitely got a better run of the course here than a lot of you did. Yeah, I got to go back and see my home and make it better before I came back here. So
Puck turns to Theos. If Lokar fell down the side of a mountain, would he be able to stop?
I don't know.
Real question: if he ends up on his back, can he get
yeah,
up?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not looking at his character sheet.
He's pretty old now. I imagine he might have.
Yeah, he
some
is pretty
issues.
old. I mean, he's level 20, but that doesn't mean that he's not old.
Fall damage is fall damage, and
Huh?
He also has 165 health. He has a
I'm-
+5 to athletics, so
I mean, if he starts sliding down on the back of his shell, he could just tuck in until
True.
he hits. He is a tortoise.
Tortoises technically can't go into their shells.
yeah, they can. Well, I can go to my shell.
You as a race can, yeah.
Yeah,
Generally speaking, turtles can go in their shells, tortoises cannot.
oh, well, I'm a tortle.
You a war turtle?
Shell defense is an action you can withdraw into your shell to gain a +4 bonus to AC and advantage on strength and constitution saving throws.
How are you stronger by getting in your shell?
No, that's a good question. Well, it's strength and constitution saving throws, though.
Saving throws. Okay.
Mm. Can I
So
just
it's just
can
that
I
you're not. Yeah.
can I just be old really quick?
What?
Because Sarah said war turtle. Charmeleon, war turtle, Mewtwo, tentacle, Aerodactyl, Ammonite,
gosh.
Slowpoke,
I thought that.
Pidgeot,
but
Arbok. That's all, folks.
Thank you.
You just need,
I have been trying to figure out a way to say war turtle in regards to Lorcar for the entire season.
but
Yeah.
it's not a war turtle.
But every
he
time
kind of is.
He kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's of conquest.
That's the same
How
thing.
do you get conquest usually?
By
What
going
was
to
Locar's?
war.
What was Locar's modus operandi?
By peacefully negotiating with a sword in someone's face.
I mean, he's a knight.
I had never sensed anything harmful from him.
What?
He was just a peaceful soul.
He never
Oh, I
killed
think
that
he's
orc
being,
blacksmith. He never killed him.
It's not a.
I mean, I guess you're right. He was a war turtle. I guess he was a warlock turtle.
Nah, that was reaching.
Next.
Yeah. Okay.
Silva, where are you going?
Because of Flux.
Sure. Talk to Narek about, and she holds up the crystal about what this can do for me.
Well, it depends. Do you want to go to your past? Do you want to stay in your present or go to a future?
Am I talking to Narek now, or who's asking?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's there. I can go to the past.
Well, you can go home.
What time is home?
What time is it?
I don't know. She doesn't know how to ask that.
What time is home?
How long have I been gone from home? If I go back.
Too many.
Didn't we just discuss we had to do the math on that?
2 minutes. Just
Well, I mean, technically,
Well, in any
nobody
I think
here
we-
has a relation to how far it. Like, the
We
only
could
people
have-
that have any relation to that time frame is between here and New Flux.
True. So it could be as you were pulled from your time frame, and anyone from anywhere they are could be gone for minutes to hours to days to weeks to months to years. So it really depends on when you were pulled
Mm-hmm.
and how long your home has seen you away. So your home could be different because you've been gone for too long, or it could be seconds since you left. So it's really a gamble at the end of the day.
Would I be able to know before going?
I don't
No.
think there's any way your character would be able to know.
that'd be the gamble.
There's no way for me to tell magic wise or figure that out for you. So it really would be hope for the best.
Can't that guy see the future? Greg, you've talked about that.
Well, but he
I thought he was going to point to Graffion for a second.
He can't keep his pants up. Well, the problem is, like, Greg could, in theory, like, maybe scry on somebody or do something, but, like, I don't have any of those spells.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, it's not. I don't think there's necessarily any possible way even Greg can determine.
God, Greg's speaking about himself in the third person.
I know, right? He must finally be cracking.
Yeah, I
I don't have any relation to time between here and anywhere else other than New Hope.
But it wouldn't be the past. We determined that, or it can't be the past, or we don't know.
The only
Well, it
assumption
can't
we
be
have
like,
is that it's the future.
Well, it can't be like the past. Like, you
Oh.
can't go to a certain rip in your time past.
Is there no Catham? She would say that.
No Catham.
How's the farm? How's my family? Could I find that out? What can I see them with this crystal? I'm thinking like Beauty and the Beast, like the mirror.
You cannot. Unfortunately, that's not how those crystals work.
It'd be a gamble. You just go to world and have no idea when you're where.
I mean,
Could I
you
Here,
could-
right?
you could
Could I
also
use
say-
it to send something, maybe? And not me?
That might use up your crystal. And then you would be stuck here.
She'll look back at Greg. Greg, you know what Kick-Ass did for Lee?
The resurrection?
And that spell that somebody has. Get into that now. Could you do that?
Well, I don't have the ability to resurrect.
Could you
No.
ever?
Could use that scroll.
Which scroll? The wish scroll?
She's not saying right now. She's like, could you learn it? wants to know if you
I
had the
could
ability.
learn the wish spell, sure. Oh. Okay. So Greg kind of turns and says that the only problem is that right now, if I learn the spell, I need to rest before I can actually cast it. So I can't do it while we're here. I could read the scroll and cast it off of the scroll, but then I only get the one time to use it.
Are there people like Kick-Ass and New Hope?
There's all sorts of wizards there. Lee might know better than I would. And I guess Lee would probably chime in and say like, well, I searched a long time to find a scroll of true resurrection, but I ended up not needing it in the end, and I never really came across it. That doesn't mean that we can't find a spell of that caliber at some point, but it's a very rare spell as far as we can tell.
She kind of looked down at the crystal. Now hearing that, and we have a way to get to New Hope other than these crystals.
We have the teleportation circle here. That's how Lee got here.
Mm-hmm. If you want to go to New Hope, that's easy. Anywhere else is hard.
She's gonna rip the Band-Aid. She takes out of her bag this crudely wood-carved. It's either a sheep or a pig or a horse.
You don't know which it is?
Nope. Well, she knows, but to you guys.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
What?
Is that like that? Is that like the dog from the Mitchells versus the Machines, where everybody
Yes.
whether it's
Like-
dog,
Dog, bread,
Dog,
pig,
bread.
dog, bread, bill, what?
Also bread.
She turns it over, and on the belly is carved Silva, and it's got a like folded up piece of paper tied to it with rope, and it's very like intricately decorated, like naturey farm, and it says the Agricolas, her last name, and yeah, she'll do it now. Why not? So she'll take it, and she'll take with the crystal. Narek, can I send this to my family?
Sure.
So, however, she'll like hand it out. Like, I don't know what to do with it. The crystal and the little figurine with the letter.
Just make him kiss.
I'm gonna stay here / hang out in New Hope. I think I have maybe some diamonds to mine, or or some more adventures to go on there. But I want to make sure my family gets.
Okay.
I'd like to see them and know what's going on, but if I can't, then at least I want them to have this.
And they will. She takes the crystal and the little thing, and she holds them, and she concentrates. All of a sudden, little purple lights dance around, and it's gone.
Silva gives Snowflake a good berry and a pat on the head, and we got more to do. So go back to your seat. Kind of lost in our own little thoughts. Proud too, but saddened. So it's done. No.
Great. Kiz looks at Puck.
Yeah, I rolled a 25. Where?
Wait, what?
Oh, he rolled a perception check just to see where his effects is.
She blinks a few times, and her eyes
Her
go.
eyes change every time.
Oh god, each time she blinks.
Gray, blue, red, gray, blue, red.
Well, they land on Flick, and Flick looks at Puck and goes, "What will you do? Where will you go?"
I don't
Far
know.
away from you as possible.
Puck like that one.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, one, I'm not being thrown into a door or a table or anything right now.
That's a plus.
Yeah, that's a plus.
The first time. There's a first time for everything.
I don't know. Theus, what was home like? Like, should we just go back there? I don't think so.
A lot of time had passed last time we were there. A lot of time had passed. And it seemed like the political dynamic had shifted a lot, and there was a new player in town. As far as the underbelly goes, I don't think going back there is a good option for us if we want to try and pick up where we left off. It might be time to set up shop somewhere new.
Well,
Besides, you didn't care much for Sharn anyways.
no. I don't know what people are like around here, or I don't know. Greg,
Mm-hmm.
how do people care for changelings and New Hope?
I mean, last I was there, race to us really didn't matter. I mean, the New Hope was founded on the principles, in theory, that it was the merging of two races that really had a lot of hatred for each other. So people there are friendly to anybody.
And I don't know what it's like here, so that sounds easier for me. What about you, Flick?
Meanwhile, Snowflake's gonna go over to Puck and try. You know how they'll find your hand to get you to pet him. Snowflake will do that.
I'll pet Snowflake. By the way, when did you learn to do magic?
Who?
I'm talking to Flick. I was saying.
I was like the Snowflake.
No, Snowflake fits in the
tiger.
Snowflake fits in the Pokeball. So,
That's true.
but no, I was asking Flick where Flick was thinking of going, and also she was part of the ritual. Wondering when she got that kind of magic mojo.
I'm from here.
What?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you always know that?
No. It was tough times, and Nurik and I, well, we're siblings.
You're in the room too, right?
Mm-hmm.
What shape? What is Nurek? Nurek is like a humanoid now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your siblings, and then Nurek is a freaking like bear or something.
Axel? I mean, come on.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Her inner personalities are all animals,
Yeah.
and Narek turned into animals. Story checks out.
Facts checked.
Hold on a second here. You're from here? This whole time?
Mm-hmm. But see those
No, just
crystals?
recently.
Those crystals let us jump around time. And it didn't always stay here. I got trapped here at one point when it went into its biggest downfall, and that's how I stayed. It's almost being like trapped in my mind. But we got you guys to help us put it back where it's supposed to belong. Which, in theory, is helped us all. I can again control all my personalities separately, so...
Wonderful.
But wait, hold on. This whole time?
This whole time, what?
You've
Uh-oh.
been Flux. They've been from Flux.
Yes. It wasn't really important because there was nothing I could do with Flux to try to make it easier or less hard because that was just the belly of the beast.
Well, it's not entirely untrue. I mean, Isabel opened up a Prancer-sized studio.
That is true. It's made me lots of money in the last couple months.
All those years of back pay, that place is still open.
Mm-hmm.
So that explains why Kizaflix Prince says she's from like the 80s.
You look out, there's just a band and a marching as the Prancer-sized class goes by.
It's a celebration march, yeah.
And 5, 6, 7, 8.
I always imagine them dancing to Eric Prid's Call on Me.
Where did all the confetti come from?
Wait,
So
so
I'm
did Puck
assuming
and Theus decide where they're going?
So I'm assuming that you're going to stay here then.
I'm staying here. I get to have my home back. And it might be the best place for me.
Well,
I'm gonna need another drink. I wave my hand.
You mentioned
Another-
real
Is it
life.
time for 5?
Well,
Is that 2
yeah.
now?
I'm on 6.
Oh.
I thought he meant real life too for a second. I was like, what?
it's either here or New Hope, I guess it's called. I don't know, Theus, what are you thinking? Here or there? Apparently, home's a no-go, according to you. Here's not as terrible as it was before.
No, but hey, you there, multi-personality person, you're Flick now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, if I wanted to open a criminal underground organization on Flux,
God. That's how you ask.
Would she
That's what
help?
would that be doable, or are they really kind of tough on that?
Hold, please. And Flick blinks a few times, and she's now Kyle.
God.
Well, it depends. We're
Let me
criminal
connect you with our criminal underground department.
our criminal underground situation. We never really had anyone good at it.
I see. Now, I'm not talking about like setting up any like murders or assassinations. This would be strictly a item procurement, some gold changing hands, some muscle work, but like no murder or anything. Maybe there's room for that here then. Yes. Puck, we might be able to make ourselves a home here.
I mean, everything back in the day used to end up in murder. So if you can avoid that, that would be key.
We have a castle here. Right, can we still lay claim to that?
Can we steal the castle?
Oh yeah.
that's
You
the
know,
first piece of business.
we've been sleeping there for however
Yeah,
long, and you know there are
Squatters'
squatting
rights.
laws. There are squatters' rights. Yeah.
No, it was Flick royalty, or because it was a royalty.
Can I steal her room?
Well, Mirek and I
know.
live in the castle, so you could keep your rooms.
We could be the criminal underground and live in the castle of Flux. I see no downsides to this.
I'm just nervous.
Puck, she can
I
just change whenever she wants.
No, I'm just
Terrifying.
nervous. No, I'm just nervous, like about some of Kizaflexel.
You thought you can get away from being thrown through doors. You
who
live
was
with
this
it.
one?
We're
We're
now
on Kyle
talking
right
to
now.
Kyle.
I actually don't think I've ever actually talked to Kyle.
Talk to Kyle.
Like, I'm just curious as to, would you, without changing, switching over, why has Axel not treated me like a person and more like a thing to throw into things?
See, all of the personalities have their own way of showing affection. Unfortunately, Axel's is to treat you like a grade school boy, and tug on your hair, and throw you through walls
Aw, she likes you.
in the most violent ways possible.
Yeah.
It's really when you gave Flick the blankie, as she refers to it. That's when all the personalities attached. We just all show our affection in different ways. I like to disappear and scare. It's just habits.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just flashing back because Axel threw me off the edge of Flux.
It's hard to do that now. It's around.
I know. All right.
Just when the eyes are red, stay away.
Yeah.
That requires escape velocity.
I don't know. Have I learned the spell invisibility yet? All right. I don't know. It makes sense. It's either here or New Hope, and here seems fine now.
Well, then I guess we can always look into options to move on if we have to. But for now, this seems like a pretty good bet.
Actually, the thing is, when Flux was in place, and Flux was weird, there was a portal between here and there. Like, is that still a thing or no?
Yeah, is the portal to New Hope going to stay open?
Teleportation.
All right.
That's kind of what Silva asked too. Or they mean like permanently open?
I have no reason to believe it wouldn't stay open.
So
I mean,
We're
so we can
sent-
always go.
We're essentially directly linked with the New Hope now, so that's thanks to Lee. So it is an option. We can always contact, and if this is not your home, when you want to try New Hope, you're always welcome back.
I might make the portal easier to come through and put it in somewhere inside the castle instead of here in the main courtyard. But
Well, you just don't want people jumping in and out all the time?
no, I don't think they'd be able to. You still have to be able to activate it, but I just don't want it to get scuffed up, and I might make it a little bit more permanent.
all right then.
Don't scuff
Yeah.
your bum.
Then we could stay here, I guess.
Oh, Gerald.
I think I fixed the holes in the walls. So
Huh? Well, I mean, now that we're going to live there,
do you want me to fill up your room again? Empty the bag of holding of all that gold? Do you want
Puck packed up your room, and now he has to unpack.
Yeah, there's a lot of gold. Okay.
I'm really sorry. I'm
There's a
very,
lot.
very sorry. I'll make it up to you, Puck. I swear I'll make it up to you. You know what? Let's hold the gold in the bag for now. We need to get a secure location. Maybe like a bin to keep all the money in. Like a money bin. Yeah, a money bin.
Money pit like a bank.
Nah, I mean a money bin you can swim in it.
Yeah, giant building.
Giant building, so slowly for the purpose of holding all the money.
Take over the Jazzercise studio and
Nah.
Thayers goes into the criminal underground, ends up becoming a banker.
All right. Yeah. So, well, we'll stay around then.
Oh, actually, loan sharking would be good with that money.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Then, if we're staying,
Yeah.
Silva, did you want my crystal?
I like how this whole crystal idea came up and like here's all the rules, and then half the people aren't going to use it.
She'll take it and ponder that.
Because then you can
And
send.
everyone looks at Anoran.
Norin's up.
Is he undulating?
No.
Better not be.
What? I mean, if he's undulating, he's a one-man tentacle. So what? He's got his hands above his head. And he's just like, "Ooh."
Oof.
And then
Undulating.
he's having one last drink before he, goes and takes the portal to his homeworld to go and find his future wife.
Yeah, get that ass, buddy.
I shall. And
Wait, did he say this to the group?
yes, pretty much.
Okay.
He told him. He told him in the reminiscing episode.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and Oren, I mean, it's been really great having you around. Hopefully, everything's better on your planet.
If it,
Oh, and we got him robotic.
It's leftovers from the beast.
Came out.
I know, Oren.
Try again.
Oh, weird something.
Sigh.
The portal took him. He is lost forever.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And he's gone.
Okay, so
So-
who's next?
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry, my internet decided to turn on, off for a few seconds, so I apologize. Let's see. What part did you guys hear any of that, or
You wanted to go back. You had someone or something to do.
someone? Okay. Well, basically said that I heard, was it Greg say that it wasn't nice to have him around?
Yeah.
And well, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go find what's important to me and see if I can.
And now you're cutting out again.
For the better, because if
Uh,
Oh, man.
something for the better.
Lauren,
'Cause
Lauren.
if I think he just keeps getting lost in thought.
Yeah. Thinking about her.
I really want to...
Because if it weren't,
Tentacle.
I would. One man tentacle.
There's like a commercial where like that whole like, if you get the glitched one side of the conversation. I feel like we're on that glitched end right now. I mean, we really are, but I mean, like, that doesn't bode well.
All right, who's next while Noran tries to fix his internet?
Well, frankly, I
I mean, if Puck and I are staying, then we don't have to go anywhere.
I think Anoran was last.
Oh,
I mean,
figures.
nuclear is also all of like.
And all the NPCs are going
Yeah, I was
home.
gonna say the NPCs, and then now there's a bar tab.
Uh-oh.
Says who? No one said anything about a bartender.
As we all leave Bardis at the bar to pay the tab.
No, but the people leaving have the crystals. They can just poop right out of the table.
Yeah,
It's the best dine and dash ever.
yeah. Pay up, Bardis. Sure.
May I offer you a golden stool?
Yeah. Take the bronze off of my butt print. Peace. Thea said you cover me. Boop.
The hell I did.
Grabs you mid poop or
What? Mid poop.
What?
mid poop.
That's not what that stool is for.
I swear. That stool was here when I got here.
That's
What's that stain?
I poofed, didn't I?
There's some stool on that stool. Ugh.
When we
Is this
said
because
that
I didn't-
Bardis' stool was going to be immortalized there, we weren't talking about that kind of stool, were we?
No.
Is it because you want the Meg plate? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on tonight?
I'm ordering it.
I'm back.
Oh, no, we're in the back.
Okay, Anoran.
You missed the golden poop.
I mean,
Anoran's going home now. Because apparently my internet has decided to, turn on and off.
It's in flux, would you say?
Anoran, good luck with your lady.
Thank you. So Anoran bows. He nods his head at a bunch of people. He shakes Bart's hand. He basically he shakes everybody's hands. And then he goes out of the bar and goes towards Nirak and the crystal that will lead him home, and then he poofs. Then poof.
So he walked out of the bar to walk back in the bar to ask Uneric to send him home.
Yes, he forgot that it was inside.
Trying to make a grand exit. Back.
He's got other things on his mind right now.
Yeah, I actually have to go this way.
He's like pointing the wrong way. You have until 6 o'clock, man.
Wait.
What time is it now?
I have no idea.
Drinks his bar.
I mean, how many people have been trying to get out of Flux for
I
how
will
long?
roll my nature check.
Well,
11.
if you want to say goodbye, we could all go back to the ritual chamber to say goodbye to those who want to leave, and then Lee can take the ones who want to go to New Hope from there.
Kind of like splitting up like a little field trip. All right, get in your lines.
All right, so the bus for those who want to go home is over on that side, and those who are going over there go there.
Okay.
I mean, don't they just have the crystals so they can just pop out whenever they want? They don't have to be in a specific spot.
It's true.
Here. All right. Let's make our way over there then, I guess. Unless we want to explore New Hope. Well, not New Hope. New Flux. Wait. Is this place always called Flux? I'm talking to either Nirak or
Oh, yeah, does this place have a proper name?
is it?
We never made up another.
I was gonna say,
Tony, what was talking
I know. I'm
yesterday
sorry.
about the whole
Sorry, yeah.
making names for NPCs and everything because you're gonna inevitably ask.
It was called
Yeah.
Earth.
Yep. I'm going to
Oh.
stop speaking to NPCs now.
Just we'll call it.
You just
So
go to
everyone
a
walks
game-
over to the portal to New Hope.
Jamie was okay with us leaving? Okay.
Yeah.
Put in the bar tab.
What happened? I'm not talking about MTV. Oh my god.
So according
She was
to
too busy.
Tequila.
With all the other new customers.
according to fantasy name generator planet names, Big Nutania is the first one on the list. So I feel Big Nutania is not it. Okay.
Yikes.
No way.
Let's just leave it Flux. Good, solid name.
Need to know no more.
And everyone says their goodbyes.
Yeah. I mean, Greg just kind of shakes everybody's hands, especially Anoran, since he seems to be the only one that's... Well,
I think you're
Anoran and Fortis, at least. That are the only ones.
Did Anoran wait? I thought he already poofed.
Oh, he might have.
Depending on my internet, I might.
He's just going to blink out of...
Yeah,
We'll hand out good berries to everybody.
Yay.
I take one more swig and slam it down on the bar. It's time to go. Warrior shaped guitar.
I think Greg would probably just hand over some sort of a... something to pay the bar tab on his way out.
I don't.
I like how that's the biggest thing. Did we pay the tab? We're leaving.
Well, is Jamie gonna come after us? I don't know.
She would come after, like, Puck, Theos, and kids, though.
That's true.
Eh.
If she even remembers. Because now it's busy.
That's true. Hopefully she has a lot more clientele now. So.
But is she even like from Flux? So like, is it a different person now? Is she leaving?
It's Jeeves.
Oh crap! He's back. No, he was a figment of your imagination.
Shut up. All right. So Bartis and Anoran have poofed.
Get up, warrior shake. Give hugs.
Aww.
Cause I give lots of hugs.
Too tight.
You're fine. Actually, you both. I can get you both at once. Come here. You, one hand and the other hand. And like Theus and Puck like hugs at the same time.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
I miss you guys. I'll tell our tale. Our tribe.
Will you write a book?
Wow.
Speak
No.
legends with boats.
I will tell the tale of everyone but Silva.
Hey,
Draw snowflake.
draw some maps. Bartis still have the crayon map?
Yes, he does.
Nice.
He's taking that to his grave.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, that's okay.
Bartis' most prized possession.
The map he
It's
doesn't
the only
have to
map
draw.
he can read.
Yeah, it's the map. I drew like 2 maps, like ish, and then that one was just the best map ever. So it was all I ever needed. I'll kneel down and pet Snowflake and tell her to take their. I'll tell Silva to take care of your master. Now and I'll walk out the bar and focus. I don't know how this thing works. I don't think I was really paying a ton of attention during the instructions portions. So do I walk out dramatically, try to focus on it, and nothing happens?
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
You hold it close. You think of where you want to go, and click your heels together.
I was going to ask if that was a part of it.
No place like home. No place like home. And then these purpling dancing lights come out and you go home.
Oh, I can just imagine he had no idea what to do. He stood at the doorway, just like focusing with his fist up to like his mouth, like going home. open his eyes back up, and he's still in flux. What the hell? How does this work? Wait, no! Wait a minute.
Click heels together.
Click my heels together.
Dancing lights come out of the crystal, and Bartis poofs.
He pooped again? God.
Poofed! I said poof this time.
I know. I was just trying to be funny.
Home.
I guess now it's Lee's turn to take Silva and Greg home.
Yeah, I guess she goes over to the circle and prepares it, and they get ready to go.
Silva will take out the crystal from Puck one last time. And kind of look at it. Merrick, what would happen to this after the, 6 o'clock hour?
Just turns back to a purple crystal.
Can I keep it?
Of course.
Yeah, put it back in my bag.
The-
Not use it. I'm not pooping.
Yep.
She will not be poofing. Anyways.
It's hard to get that word right, huh?
Just don't say it. Don't say it.
So I guess on our side, we wave as Lee takes Nirak and...
I mean,
Not
really,
Nirak.
this is only sad for Bartis and Orin. In
Yeah.
terms of they're the only ones that are, like, permanently leaving.
But it's like the see you laters to like Silva, Greg, and Lee.
Are we permanently leaving?
Well, I mean, as
You'll
permanently
always
as it
be
seems.
in our hearts.
I have a burst. I'll always.
I have a bar stool of my ass.
Everyone's in Silva's journal. Her Pokedex.
For Pokedex.
No.
That's what it meant to be. I know I didn't keep up with it.
Yeah. Alright, so then, yeah. Back in New Hope. The rest of you guys are in Flux, I assume, figuring out where you're sleeping that night.
We'll show them the castle. And as everyone sets off on their new adventure, we fade to black. And that is the end of season 1.
But yeah, so campaign 2.
Thanks for
sometime
listening
in the
to
future.
campaign
So
1.
yeah, thanks for listening to campaign 1 if you made it this far. A lot of episodes.
Are we doing a wrap-up?
Alright.
Are we doing like a wrap-up episode too?
Yeah.
Is that coming up next?
Wait, what? What wrap-up episode?
Or are we just kind of talk about the campaign for a little while to wrap up the campaign?
I suppose we could. We could get questions into and do some things.
We
We'll
can
talk
do
about
like
it.
yeah, we can talk about that. How about we do one last time a goodbye?
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
socials. Go join our Discord. Come yell at us for
We love
telling
you
us
all.
to make more seasons and tell us how great this season was.
Or
And
tell
as
us
of this
anything that we
recording-
can do better.
As of this recording, we have 100 followers on Instagram. I'm too old to really know what that means, but thanks.
We influencers now.
I don't know. I'm too old for that.
I guess that's a no.
No.
All right, everybody. Bye.
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 InfinityZenGaming.com.